What's up, guys? I'm Kel, and welcome to the For Honor closed beta. So if you watched any of my other videos on this channel, you may know that I was in the For Honor alpha as well, and I really enjoyed this game. This is one of the games I'm looking forward to the most. We're not going to do any preamble or anything. We're going to jump straight into the action. I should note that, like the other videos, this one is post-commentary because I wasn't unable to record my voice as well as my brother's voice. We were playing together. As you can see here, I'm playing with one of the new classes that, well, it's not really a new class, but it's a new class available to play, in regards to the alpha, beta type thing. The Warlord class was not in the alpha, is basically what I'm trying to say. My brother is playing with a, I forget what it's called. It's like an assassin class for the knights. It's a pretty cool class, and as you can see, here is the team lineup. This is our first official player versus player game. We're having a little bit of connection difficulties, but the server's reset, and everything seems pretty good right now. So yeah, we're gonna jump right into this match. This is a map that we have seen before. It was in the alpha. In all honesty, it's one of my favorite maps. I like this one and the other knight-themed map. This is obviously the Viking themed map. So the class that I'm playing here, the Warlord, he's kind of, he's big, he's tanky, he looks fucking sweet. His big weakness is that his reach is incredibly small. The length of his sword is not the biggest. It leaves something to be desired. Yeah, just knock his ass off. You can see that was my brother off to the side. So if you're unfamiliar with the game, I can go over some of the game mechanics here. It's like a third-person action multiplayer type game. These little jabronis, they're just kind of like cannon fodder, basically. Some skills that you can get will heal you for every minion kill you get, so that's pretty good. But you basically need to control them and kill them to get certain points on the map. In this case, point B, I believe. You captured Zone A. Here we are facing off against this knight, and our samurai teammate is just fucking spamming his sword and hitting me, and I'm not having any of that shit, so I'm just like, you know what, you can take him, bro, I'm outta. We come across another foe, a berserker. Yeah, first, I don't know, did we get a kill? Yeah, we got a kill, but this other jabroni's gonna take us out. Yeah, backed off from one, got punched in the face by the other guy. And, yeah, we died. It's a poor beginning to the match, but I assure you the match does turn around. It gets a lot better. I do like that isometric view when you die. You can kind of get, a grasp on things. Also, I got rezzed by someone, which was sweet. It's probably my brother. Like I said, we are talking together using voice chat, calling out where enemies are and stuff. Oh, yeah. First execute of the match. Ah, it's so satisfying, especially after dying. We have a nice little 2v2. Actually, it's a 3v2. And he is appropriately running away. I would probably run too. I'm not sure this is the strategically best option, chasing after him. But I'm going to do it anyway. This is me trying to figure out how to quickly slide down. It is circle if you're playing on the PS4. Quickly slide down Dark Souls styles. I'm going to follow him to C because I don't want him to capture it because I know we don't have any players there. Well, same thing. I'm going to follow this guy to C. I'm not going to let him just take it. And here we have a nice old 3v1, but, I called it out to my brother. He comes running in. He's a good teammate. And like I said, I'm not letting him capture this. Nice. Yeah, I love the decapitation. It's fucking metal. And now we turned the 3v1 into a 2v3, and yeah, we're making him scatter. Here I go a little too ham, and I'm pretty sure she's able to break my stamina. I should have played a little more cautiously there, but she's pretty weak. And I'm able to get the kill steal. And more decapitations. Yeah, the reach is so small with this dude. I could have swore I would have landed a hit if I was playing with another class. Such as the enemy that I'm facing, the Warden class. Overall, I really like the Warlord that I'm playing with right now. It's one of my favorite classes. He might be like my main for the beta. Last time I was the yeah, get another execute. Last time for the alpha, I made the Warden my main. And we have more enemies just coming in. As long as they'll keep coming, I will keep killing them. And he just runs away, and you know what? I'm just like, fuck it. I'm not chasing him all the way down there. I will give chase if it's, you know, to tactical advantage. As in, you know, if they're running to one of our points. But if they're just running away randomly, there's no way I'm chasing. You know, single out the enemy. All we have to do now is just kill them. Rout their army. And that's what we're gonna do. I love his animation. He just gets him with the sword and then, like, punches him with the shield. Warlord is sweet. So I was calling out to my brother. I'm like, is someone at sea? Where's the last guy? Went over to look. Didn't see him. Figured I'd top myself off. So yeah, the combat in the game. If you're not familiar with the game at all, it's very Dark Soulsy in control. You can dodge roll. You have stamina. The bumpers control heavy and light attacks. You use the left trigger to lock onto your opponent, and then you can press directional to block and guard in the direction that you're pointing or whatever. And you attack also in the same direction, so you block and attack in the same directions. It's kind of like a rock paper scissors type thing. I think it's a lot of fun. Get our loot for scavenging the battlefield. As you probably saw on the scoreboard, we did quite well. And yeah, we were only level 2 there, reaching level 3. Pretty good. Not too bad. These are the kind of rewards you can expect in the game. We got a blade upgrade for our sword, which is pretty sweet. And I'm going to equip it if I didn't already. I might have already equipped it. I wasn't really paying attention. This is what I get for post-com. No, there we go. I'm going to equip it. Yeah. And here is the second match of the game, or of this video. We're just going to stick around, you know, 2 matches per video. Keep it a little short and sweet. This map, unlike the first one, is new to the beta. Was not in the alpha, which is why my brother and I voted for it. He's still playing the same class. I'm still playing the same class. Like I said, I think this is going to be my main for the beta. I want to get really good with one class. It's that sort of game, you know, kind of like a fighting game. You want to have a main, or like a MOBA, same type deal. Because each class has their own, you know, fighting style and combos and stuff like that. Like for instance, the Warlord can't combo a light attack with another light attack, or a heavy attack with another heavy attack, but he can do light heavy, which took me a couple matches to figure out against bots, or a couple of matches against bots to figure out even. Yeah, I'm just gonna strategically position myself. I'm not just gonna run in. And I can see my teammates in danger coming to try to get a kill. I'm gonna try to flank him, go around, catch him on the side. And I notice he's not doing that. And at this point, I think my phone rings and I just answer it. So you can excuse me just standing there for a second. Try to come in for the kill steal. Fucking samurai, man, just always hitting me with their wild swings. They're wild dudes. And here, yeah, I'm just gonna push their army back a little bit. I realize I've probably overextended a bit too much, but I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's take their point. They don't need a point. So I'm gonna go try to take A right here. It's maybe a little ill-advised. I don't know if this is a strategically good thing to do. In fact, I think it's probably not. Swing and a miss. And now we have a 2v1, which is not good. Not good for me at all. I get revenge because they hit me so much, but, you know, this is definitely a losing battle, so I'm heading out of here. I do not regret retreating at all. By the way, that glowing light that I passed, that was a lever that can lower or raise, like this grated door. Yeah, just, like I said, controlling the area. I see one of my allies going up there, and I think my brother calls out that he's back up at A where I was and needs help. Yeah, he's in a 2v1 situation, and I figured I'd come help him. And now we have a 3v3. Good old skirmish right here. I keep hitting the fucking stone basin thing. I'm able to take out this warden. Not too bad. We just keep having reinforcements come in. Victory is sweet. And here I realize that you can jump down right there. Didn't realize that before. Also, at this point, I'm saying over chat that, you know what? Probably shouldn't have left that spot. We probably should have kept it. But we lost control of mid, so, you know, we want to keep mid. We want to keep at least mid and our main point. So, yeah. My ally is dead up there, and I asked if he needed help. He called out that he did not need help, so yeah, that's that. Should be able to res him. I don't actually remember what he does. I'm just making sure we get B. Is he dead? I can't tell if he's gonna die. And honestly, it doesn't really matter. He probably died. But yeah, I'm just gonna, you know, zone control. Make sure we keep mid. Lay a trap down just in case an enemy comes in, comes charging in, thinking he could take me. And of course he comes up from behind. And I find myself in another 2v1 situation. But luckily, I know how to play it smart. And by smart, I mean just activate my revenge and get wailed on by all these fucking dudes. Come on. Oh yeah, satisfying. Got the kill. Yeah, the Warlord is pretty tanky. The shield is a pretty good defensive, you know, weapon, I guess. It's not really a weapon, it's a shield, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm just killing some more generic jabronis. My health is very, very low. May have been good to retreat a little bit to go heal. And once again, I come try to help my allies, but they've got things under control. Try to stand in my allies' buff field. This poor knight has no idea what he's gotten into. And he does have backup. But this Berserker, once again, is in a 2v1 situation. If you're playing this game and you find yourself in a 2v1 situation, you know what? Don't feel bad running away. Because, seriously, you're just gonna die. Maybe you might be able to live. I want to res my ally. And he just auto res right as I was about to res him, which is fine. Or I do like a self buff. I also have a self heal if I leveled up one more time. You can set like loadouts for each individual class, and each class has like different skills that you can unlock, like self heals or party buffs. I just have the standard stuff right now. Like I had that trap that I laid. I have this self buff. I've had my ally hitting me in the back because he's a dumbass. You know, all good stuff. I don't think you can team kill in this. Get behind him, cut off his escape route. And yeah, that's a victory. Even though I was almost dead. Pretty good match overall, and I had a lot of fun playing this. As you can see, I did pretty well, 6-0, with only one point capture. Got a hilt, or crossguard and a hilt. Either way, guys, that is my first video for the For Honor beta. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, maybe leave a like, maybe even subscribe. Every little bit helps, and I appreciate it so much. Or else what you do. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.